One girl every day, balance. One girl every day. One way you can identify me is the whistle. If them want try do it with Ayetian then TV from, you know, Kodak, mad already and me mad. So two mad vibe connect.
I didn't realize by this time when you had met him that you had produced.
Yeah, me did already produce Lockdown. And
for Koffee.
Yeah, and Popcaan, Rapid, and him fixed tape.
That's on his fixed tape. But those two, I think there was collaboration with Dane Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you how that go on now. Cause I never talk a story I know, cause my first interview with this up.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, this man right here is one of the hottest rising dancehall artists right now out of Montego Bay. Right now, this is his first big trip in Big Fire. You know, we have in the building today, we have Haitian in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Balance! Yeah, man, you know the weather quite cold, but we bring heat same way, you know?
Yeah, clearly we could see that because the sun came out today. The weather's been up and down, but the sun came out today.
Yeah, man, the weather confused through Mr. P, you know, last night, that cold, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was out shirtless, you know.
In Toronto, boss, this time of year?
Tell us how we bring heat, man.
Mind the heat that you're bringing, you know, boss. Mind the heat. I know you're originally a Mobile man. Mobile grew up in Montego Bay. What was it like growing up in Montego Bay with Haitian parents?
I mean, you know, farming and stuff, fishing and stuff, you know, that's just the daily things, you know, get up 6 o'clock, tie out goat, you know, then school, come back in, go for goat. Same routine over and over, you know. As we reach home from school, we have to wash the uniform because at one pair we did have. So we have to wash the uniform, get it dry by morning, you know, before
Ready
7,
again.
8. Yeah, and then, well, it's just a cycle, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, true. Because I know you even attended Cornwall College.
Yeah.
All right. I know at first, I read somewhere, at first you didn't really like school, but then you ended up graduating with 11 subjects.
It's not like I don't like school, you know, it's just that I don't like the stuff they're teaching because if I don't want to learn that, you can force me to learn that, you know? Yeah. I wanted to become a farmer, but in agriculture, they just say plants, just plants. No crops, just plants, you know? No animals or stuff. But then I did a couple poems in grade 9, you know, that got a lot of feedback. Someone said me I go write a song now.
Okay.
You see me saying like grade 11, I get the big break because TikTok did I create it, you know, did I go on with it thing back time.
So
Then,
while you were in high school, you got your
Yeah,
viral, your first viral while in
big
high school.
viral, yeah.
But I think I had seen somewhere where it said you weren't really popular in high school per se. The girls didn't like you damn time then.
Because, you know, body type, with the fat, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as a comedian, every girl likes a man who gives jokes, you know?
Yeah.
A jovial man, you know, but like, me need a pre-woman them time there.
Yeah.
I wanted one.
Now you get one every day.
I mean, it's life, you know? We have to wait for what we want, you know, we can't run it down. Yeah.
This is your first time to Big Fire, all right? Because when we say Big Fire, it's Canada, US, UK.
Yeah.
So this is your first, I've seen you Antigua, Guyana, Trinidad, and all this, but
Yeah.
how's it been your first big trip to Big Fire? And how long you been here now?
About 2 days now.
Okay, how many girls you got since you've been here?
Can't say that, you know.
Yeah, can't say that.
Oh man, I watch.
No, but your title, your Instagram name is One Gal Every Day.
No, that's behind the music. You see me? Can't to make them know the personal
The personal.
life. Yeah.
And how you been enjoying the city so far?
I mean, it's cool, you know. no bad energy, just pure vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go anywhere and not feel, endangered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, man, welcome to the big city because this is how we are. It's smooth, but you have to know it's just like Mobile. Mobile has a nice hip strip, everything is cool, but from you come off of that,
Yeah.
you buck up in certain things, that's like how it is up here too.
Yeah,
We're
man.
cool, but just don't come off of that road.
It's the same street,
Yeah.
Yeah.
One link. All right, so then you say you were writing poems. What type of poems were you writing first? Roses are red, violets are blue. The sky is pretty, but not pretty like you.
No, it's just some life lessons, Like if it's not possible, then you can't do it, Yeah, and them style there. I mean, it's just some basic literature. Yeah. I know. Got one in literature as well.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we just start write song because if my poems are more lyrical than most artists' song,
Because I know that was your original name was Lyrical.
Lyrical, yeah.
Because you're a lyrical man.
Yeah, but I changed it because too much people in Jamaica name lyrical and they're not lyrical for real. You get me?
Yeah.
They just want to name something what catchy,
Yeah.
lyrical. But we just go back to my roots and say Haitian,
Yeah.
Aytian.
I cannot lie to you, sitting here talking to you, boss. When I seen your name for months, I was calling Ayetian. That's what I thought your name was, boss. For months.
I mean, it's the same feedback, Asian, Ayetian, and me still. You see me? Yeah.
Is you get that regular? Do people confuse what your name is a lot of the time?
Yeah, but eventually they go learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haitian, one Haitian.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've had good songs, viral songs. What were your first couple of viral songs that you got in on TikTok?
I have Easy. Then Large. Large was a big one.
That was the one with Angry Birds.
Yeah, but Angry Bird is not verbally involved.
They
know?
just used the sound on TikTok
Yeah.
that got crazy amount of views.
I mean, one day I was just resting, Then one of my female friends sent it to me and be like, and I hear a song this. So I said, sure. You just I get couple posts and nothing wrong with it. Then the next day, she say, every school is cool. It thing large, it thing large. Me I say, how this a go on?
Yeah.
You see me, I say nuts. Remember the song the one with me like you see me gone no. Yeah.
That's usually how it goes. You see, music is a funny thing, A lot of times what you think you're going to put your work into, yes, make it pretty, and you think that's going to go. It's not that one.
Yeah.
That's the one that goes through the door.
That's why them say quantity is more than quality in music right now. Cause more your job song, the faster you get a hit. Yeah.
Definitely. And how did you even link with Nvtzz in the first place?
After the first viral video on TikTok, Easy, he linked me, TikTok or Instagram, Nvtzz. Mostly Instagram. Yeah, Instagram. And him say, him live a mango walk. I say, Jesus Christ, how would that, cause me never. Oh, no.
Mango Walk, New York. That's where you mean, right? Yeah, man.
Somewhere
Brooklyn.
far,
Yeah,
somewhere
man.
far, I'm gonna say, me go reach this, cause a country me live in. You see me? Somewhere I have to take bus, reach a Nvtzz place, cause him have a set up studio in his room, And we device couple songs from there. I'm a vice the viral song, and it did I go on with things.
Okay.
Yeah, then we go find Easy, and then Easy just give you a bigger look in. But we did make a mistake after that by not releasing more songs, so the thing kind of slowed down.
But were you still in school at this time here, or you had graduated by this time here now?
By the time Large job, I was in like upper six, like 12th grade. Yeah.
So then you think because I remember watching a interview with you, Big Up 24 Dancehall. You were on there, but you didn't have your wicks these times here. Seeing your vibe, but what I love with 24 Dancehall, you see the underground, man, them, they feature them enough.
Yeah.
Anybody that's coming up, check 24 Dancehall, and you'll know what's going on before they really get their break. That was the first place I seen you. So, the Wicks now, what made you decide to come up with Wicks? Because to me, you had the songs, but you see, once you got the image, that's when everything went together, and that's when people say, okay, this is something happening here.
Yeah, like one day Nvtzz, I watch Kodak Black video. I say, oh, in favor of Haitian, so yes, me. I say Haitian for child, but me personally never want to do it because me hear short, it go stick out somewhere, see me? Yeah, so me try and me do it. The first 3 days of my life was the most miserable after.
Yeah.
Everywhere me go. And I laugh, be a laughter. But in my mind, me I say, all right, me believe in Nvtzz, you know. It go work. You see me, so me no pay them no mind. But no, everybody love it.
But that's the, listen, that, trust me, big up Nvtzz for actually seeing that, because remember in Jamaica, that's not a thing. When you go Florida and stuff, yes.
Yeah.
Seeing you with it, then I seen Dunce Man have it too, but his is a bit different. But that right there, you didn't have to bleach, you didn't have to put on the bag of tattoo, you didn't have to jump off a building, you didn't have to do nothing.
Yeah.
The image.
Because enough money in Jamaica, the dancehall feel, be a cane row, or them do fade and this and that. But no, if them want to try do it Wicks, sorry for them, then go no say, I Haitian then thief from. Yes,
well, you inspired them. You understand?
No, sir, thief, then go thief.
You said thief.
Then go thief.
Yeah.
Kodak inspired me, but them go thief.
So
me.
You didn't thief from him?
No, it's inspiration.
So they can't say it's inspiration too?
Because them never want to do it. So why, as it a work for me, they want to do it?
Yeah.
Cause I'm dog now, we see him look.
None at all.
You see me?
You understand?
Yeah.
Even doing a lot of work stuff now. DJ Mac. How did you link with DJ Mac?
It's couple months after large release, you know. We did our first song was Brace, a song named Brace. You know, people listen to it, this and that, but it never get big, you know. Yeah, then after we go hear this Valiant, you see me? I mean, I say, yo, Nvtzz. I say, yo, Nvtzz. More the rhythm, you know. But DJ Mac been send man, Nvtzz, the rhythm. You see me? The rhythm named Pimento rhythm. You see? I'm say, yo, Nvtzz, what the old song they go again, but galang gal. You see me? Because that was the only melody I was hearing from the rhythm. I'm just galang gal, on top of me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But not say, at least make the chorus easy.
Because remember, you're coming from a lyrical thing, you know, so you want to put in a bunch of words.
Yeah, but I did that in the second verse though.
But remember, with music, you want to catch them first.
Yeah,
and then as it go on, then you could do it.
That's why we let the chorus easy, so it just capture them in the first half, you know. And the third verse was like, "Girl, show me gratitude, do when me close to her, she tell you. Remember, if you show me, she attribute me as deadly youth, say if me can do it, and it's not possible. Music I wreck your foot. If you don't feel the vibe, drink the rum and make your body move. Leave a tangerine not tangible. And the Uncle Sax the way she got my foot. But for like girl, so it's not hard to prove. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, be a bag of lyrics and this and that. People are say, yeah, the part they bad, but the part of them really like one girl every day, balance. One girl every day. Say me name me magically appear. Your body become watch the bumper the way you know here. Check me IG, me too clean, yeah. Check my hygiene. When me say check my IG name is one girl every day. You see me?
Yeah.
Me too clean, check my hygiene. You know, wordplay, on top of wordplay. Yeah. And when I reach in the first verse, galang girl, and when you hand your Malia galang bad. Must you feel like the aggression when me jump out with, you know? Cause too much singy girl song go on. Cause you know girls something.
So you had to get him back that rough voice.
Yeah.
It's been a while I heard like some of the newer crop give them that rough voice. It's more singing melody and stuff like that. But even when they're DJing, you don't really get that roughness. I know Tommy Lee was one of your inspirations.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned the voice from him, you know. I was training my voice at first, but no. It's a natural thing.
But I could see the thing with you use 2, 3, 4, 5 different voices in your music. And that's what I like, where you're very versatile.
Yeah.
Words and sounds. But you see, image is always looking the same. And that's where you're gonna win. Once they could see you and they say, okay, this is how you look, yeah, you might have a different sound here, a different sound there. But once they see you, they know how you would have.
Yeah, and one way you can identify me and know which song mean is the whistle. From you hear that, you go say Haitian.
Yeah.
You see it? Yeah, so you don't have to kill up yourself and wonder who this, who that. And them say, me not sound the same, but to me, I always go have that little sauce, little pot of gravy, little curry stain on it. You see me? Yeah. But I just keep the image the same way. You know, so them say I can't change. You know? Yeah.
Because remember, you're still figuring things out. You guys are going good, you know. But as you figure out, do not be afraid to experiment with your sound, how it sounds, your topics and all that. Don't be afraid to experiment. And you have a good, solid team around you too. You know what I mean? Even the fact that you came up with an EP so early in your career, you know what I mean? Trinipac. What was the meaning behind Trinipac? You're Jamaican with Haitian parents, but then Trinipac, how we reach a Trini?
Because Trini show with the love, you know, and we released it on Valentine's Day, you know, to give back the appreciation and show back the love. You know? Yeah, but Trinidad played a big part in my career. You know, because if I need Trinidad, Guyana would see me. You see me? Antigua would see me. Canada would see me.
So it was really the real spark happened in Trinidad first.
Yeah. And then after Trinidad, we bring heat, you see me, and turn up the whole Caribbean. Right now, the whole Caribbean society just as a Haitian. You see me? It go hard for them to take away Haitian from the Caribbean, you know? Yeah.
No, again, that was smart of you guys to actually come up and say, okay, because usually you're in Jamaica, you're dealing with Jamaica, okay, anything else will fall in line.
No, well, watch this. Jamaica don't like you until someone else loves you.
You feel so?
Yeah. Jamaica follows trend. We set trend too, but if the trend is bigger than them, then go follow it. You see me? Yeah. So you go on. You know, see what them did go on when Chris Brown come down? You see me?
Yeah.
Them not do that for them own artists.
You will get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you go get there, but it would be easier if them do it from early and build them own. So them not have run off. But another run off for just say, me sell out Jamaica, you know. It's just to get a bigger look in, you know. And then come back, show Jamaica the love. And she say, yeah, Jamaica built from. Yeah.
Makes sense here. I remember earlier too, you said who you wanted to link with and you even brought up his name, Kodak Black. I seen you linked with him last week. What was that link now? And he was in Jamaica. What was that link now like?
I mean, you know, Kodak mad already and me mad. You know, so two mad vibe connect, you know.
And I seen you guys were doing a cycle?
The Z, yeah.
Yeah, man. Zo.
The Zo, yeah. So when two Zo connect now, you know, say we have to show the world, say, yeah, the connection did it. You see me, we don't have to do a song yet. Just have to show them, say, yeah.
The link is there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Proper. You keep bringing up Nvtzz. I know Nvtzz produced a song here now. This song you have bubbling. It's been bubbling for a while, but now it really got the supercharge. Tip. I seen when you were in Antigua, you started it and you just put the mic in the crowd and they were going wild, word for word, boss.
And you know, people are say that was one of the hardest songs to sing.
Because it's fast. It's not a melody or just melody. You're going.
And it's things that actually make sense.
No, I listen.
You know?
I listen word for word.
Because I made it for a club banger. I made it based off of women in the clubs, you know. I know the tip what she work for. You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I told tip me I talk about
When
still,
the
you know.
lesson, when more.
You see me? The pinnacle and
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
the little chump change.
You know what I like with you, bro? You're full of personality. You understand? You see, that
Yeah.
goes a far way nowadays. Full of personality.
I mean, if you don't have no personality, then who is you? You see me? Because you can't just, all right, me a Haitian.
Yeah.
Who are you Haitian? This dark youth? No, bro, you can't be like that. You see me, you have to show them, say, all right. Not sure bad things are going, you still have to show back people, say, yeah, good energy there still. You see me? Because if you don't release good energy, how you going to really receive it?
Yeah.
You see me?
Straight goods.
Yeah.
How did you link up with Skillibeng for the remix now?
Nats do it still, you know.
Yeah.
Nats do it.
Yeah.
Big up Nats. You see me?
Yeah.
One of the hottest artists and one of the hottest producer them right now. Yeah.
And you guys are all coming from the west side. You
Yeah.
understand? So you guys have, even though music is cool, but you see, once you're coming from the same kind of area, you understand each other a bit more. We don't have to explain a lot.
Yeah, them say we have to go town for bus, but we not have to go town for bus. We bus some obey, but we have to go town for stay relevant, you know.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart there. And a little birdie, somebody told me, I don't know who it was, somebody told me that Shensia is supposed to be on the two mass. What really I go?
Boy, me can't explain what they go on, you know, and that's,
Yeah.
you see me? Now next pussy would talk to us. You see me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, and that's create everything still with DJ Mac make it being possible, you know, with Shensia and all, you know, yeah.
Yeah, because you know right now, especially with Shen and Skilly, they're massive right now out in the world because they have the tune with Molly.
Yeah.
Shake it to the max. So then you drop into that mixer too, bro. And with your vibe, your attitude, the way how you know how to flow, out the door.
Yeah, plus I'm a full package, I can perform, I can do this, I can do that, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, say, it's a connection. I know, say, Jamaica said, wait, from them, say, 3 Jamaican artists dominate this summer, so there's no holding back from us, you know?
For sure.
Yeah.
Seen you link with Kartel too, and he even knew this like. What was it like to link with a legend like Vybz Kartel?
I mean, more while you say, sure, them man they don't know me, you know, but that's not true.
Yeah.
They're watching, but they're waiting for the right timing to, you know, involve themselves in your career. But I thought that wasn't a bad timing because it was unexpected, you know. It was never planned.
Yeah, because it was Hotel Lobby, I think. It was
Yeah.
AC Hotel Lobby, yeah?
So we just see Kartel and Dougie say, see Kartel there, you know. You see me, I just go over and say, Father. And he says, Zo, is it?
Yeah. That one
Yeah.
that shocked you, though.
Come here and say, this is what I know me. No phone me in our prison, you see me?
Yes.
But he know me. Yeah. So
When you're
that was
plugged in,
grateful.
you're plugged in.
Yeah. So I was grateful for that, you know. He's the king. I'm trying to reach up to that level at a faster rate if it can happen. So, you know, yeah, work will never stop.
Look, you're in Canada now. You understand?
Yeah.
You toured the Caribbean, now you're in Canada. What's next for you? Where do you really want to take your career? Where in the next year could we actually see Haitian?
Anywhere the music takes me, you know, and that's up alone. Time is the master, you know, we can't to adjust anything. The only thing we can adjust is the vibe within ourselves. We can't to touch nothing. We're not for touch. You see me? We just have to live time for that.
Right there. One last one I got for you before I get you out of here. As you said, you're the full package when it comes to writing, performance, singing, everything. What would you say is the strongest part in your career right now? And where would you say you want to work on your career?
My strongest point is the performances, you know, the live performances. You know, I need to work on more variations of my voice. If I can find more voice we do, I'ma do it. You know?
Yeah.
Them call me 1,000 voice, more reach 1,000,000.
All right.
You see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but me I say the performance anytime I perform, they must say a real Haitian that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we see your energy. Again, big up the show. What's the name of the show you're in Toronto for tonight?
Summer fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, summer fresh.
How's it looking?
I mean, me not see nothing yet, but them I say it a work out, so me I believe in them. It a work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're here. You're ready to go, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, ready to make you happy.
Hope them ready for me.
Yeah.
You saw them say them cool tonight we bring heat, you see me? I make the place hot, man. Everybody go sweating there.
The Haitian Jamaican heat.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
The Mobile heat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamaican heat no normal, you know.
Now, man, you're a full package. And again, what I like, I consider this conversation we're having now a timestamp. So you see now, this is what's happening now. When I see a year, 2 years from now, 6 years, whenever I see you again, we'll sit down and we'll see the explosive growth that happened from then.
Yeah.
You understand? I rate your style, bro. I
Yeah,
rate
man.
the package. I rate the team. I rate what you guys are doing. I rate that you guys aren't afraid to give each other the props and say it was him or whoever did it. You understand?
Yeah, because if all of us can come as one and then like fix one problem of each person's persona, it would be faster, you know, than to let one person fix it by themselves, you know. Yeah.
Smart. Leave some info where they could check you out on social media.
You know, one girl every day on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. If you know a Snapchat, you know if you DM me if you that. So, you know, Instagram, DM me on Instagram. If you know my number, 12385. You see me? Yeah. But, you know, big up Nvtzz, big up LSMG, big up Chapmill, big up Spatch Phoenix Records, big up my videographer, what? Brownland Pictures, you know, big up Hutch, same way, George.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, man.
You know what? Would love if you had time, would love if you filmed the video in Toronto too, you know.
We can do something. You know, if we have time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your personality on TikTok is so different than Instagram, but it works.
Yeah, because TikTok, you have to bring a different vibe to TikTok, you know. Instagram, the same thing. But in real life, you have to show the two sides. You see me?
Smart.
Yeah.
You understand? Big up yourself, yeah?
Yeah, man, big up, man.
We just spoke to his good friend, his artist, Haitian. Now we're going to speak to the producer and artist. You know, we have in the building today, we have Nvtzz in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
That's because I'm gonna live on the hill.
Right on here.
Right up.
You see it, eh? Original Mobile. What was it like growing up? What part of Mobile?
You see it? Haitian drop a little okay, man. But to be honest, still I grew up in my first part of my life in St. Mary though.
In St. Mary. What was it like in St. Mary then transferring over to, moving over to
It
Mobile?
was rough still and like deep St. Mary.
Yeah.
I bush them, you know.
But I'll tell you this much. St. Mary seems to, I don't know what you guys are drinking, eating down there. When it comes to artists, you're talking about Kiaputan, Ninja Man, Beres Haman, Oliver Samuels is from there. You're talking about legendary names come from St. Mary. So I don't know what you guys are doing down there, but continue doing what you're doing down there.
Believe my legends come from St. Mary, man. But yeah, man, it moved from St. Mary and I did like about 6 or 7 to Manchester.
Yeah.
Then I moved from there to Mobile.
Yeah. Okay, so you've been around.
Yeah, because like I said, it was rough, but our father was very ambitious, you know. So he tried his best to take us out of the country and bring us to the city.
It seemed like that ambition fell right on you too, because I know you're producer and artist. It's not usually easy to balance the two of them.
Yeah, but you know, it come natural still.
Yeah.
It's like we didn't even try more, you know. Yeah, man.
What was the first? Were you artist first or producer first?
I was an artist first. Started, when was it? 2016. Yeah, 2016, like It's kind of weird. The way I started doing music was like listening Kanye West.
Kanye.
Yeah, he's my favorite artist.
But if you're, now that you say production, you listen to Kanye makes sense because he's an immaculate producer.
Yeah,
He knows
yeah,
how to
yeah.
pull sounds that most people don't really understand to make it sound.
Yeah, because at the time, like, I couldn't really find beats that were interesting to my ears. So that's how I started making beats and started producing, basically, to make beats for myself.
Because was there any real studio around or?
I mean, there was, but like some shitty studio still.
Yeah.
You know, people always say, I forgot tone for because no good studio never at that point in time. I feel like right now, currently though, in Mobile, we have this wicked studio, Spatch Phoenix Records. One time we go into the studio, we feel like we have Miami or one of them studio.
Okay, it's proper. No, but you got to remember, at this point where you guys are now, you guys have to have a studio out there. Because remember, when it came to the newer song, it was really Ragging King that brought it to the world. And then Dunceman came after, Haitian, and then there's a whole Tommy Lee too. There's a whole heap. So for there not to be a studio, you guys will be kind of whatless still.
Studio
need
about, man, and the thing
proper
about it, most of the artists that come from Mobile, they have their own studio. Because Dunceman have his studio. We have our studio. It's just, Mobile have a good thing going on right now when it comes on to music.
Yeah.
But at that point in time, 2016, no.
Not Gus.
Yeah.
And did you, when you were you following more artists, did you get any traction first before you got into production?
No, the thing about, alright, you see, at that point in time, I forgave full history. My father was a pastor, you see me?
I get out of there.
So it's like, I did a try to maintain the morals of my father. I never did all the gospel, but
Yeah.
I like more like positive music.
Fair enough.
But I didn't know I didn't think like so attraction never really, I mean the music did sound good. Production did A1. Cause when, you know, I sound like conceited, but when it come on to production, I'm the shit, bro. Like nobody in a Jamaica not tougher. Nobody in a Jamaica not tougher than me when it come on to producing. It's just a thing where me not really like self-praise.
Yeah.
But it come like if me not give myself, nobody not do it.
To me, I see it this way. Self-praise is the first recommendation. From I say I'm good and you listen, then we can move from there. I gotta think I'm good for somebody else to think I'm good too.
Yeah, bro, like when they come on to production, bro, I'm my toughest thing.
Yeah.
Is it, you have some other youth still not with immerse out of cracks recently with bad too. You see me? But when it come on to, and it's not like when I produce and like me just download a loop off a splice and then full blown production. Haitian can tell a regular build rhythm around him. At this point, all him supposed to can build rhythm to build enough rhythm around him.
Enough of them.
Yeah, man, Haitian tough same way. I mean, you know, we like, but like, do the physical work. But when me and him link up out there on the computer, you just say, oh, try this out, bro. Do that, bro. Do that. Yeah, man, I regular with that.
And it work. What made you even reach out to him in the first place?
Bro, you know what I'm saying? I scroll through TikTok. I see this look good. A freestyle.
Yeah.
But he dog a freestyle and wicked. And him, I always tell him when I've got film in him facial expression them. The man just come off confident. The way him did a freestyle. And me and Hutch, we have a record label, Trap Melly Entertainment, me and Hutch run that label. So I go to Hutch and say, I feel me link a dog. And when I think about it, kinda did iffy still, cause at that point in time only people reach out to different artists where they go viral, and me like watch them doing it and it not really work out. Like the one song might pop off, but the artist just disappear after. But me end up say fuck it, I'ma link him, and like somebody didn't link him today and pull up on the block like a day after.
And do you know he was in Mobile at them time there, or you had no?
No, me did assume still, cause he got Cornwall. Same school me used to go, but I graduated before him still. I'm a bit older than him. So him pull up, see, as him a pull up, me did a build the rhythm for the truck. Bro, and the man just hear him have a style and him hear rhythm like he only hit, so I heard him body up, fuck dog. And then he start spit. I say, you know, say dog, wicked still.
Yeah.
Yes,
Because
me.
a lot of times with viral, viral is almost like a blessing and a curse. A lot of people get one viral and that's it, you know. They don't have anything to back it up. So for me to get a viral and the next one and the next one, yeah, go on, go on.
Yeah, man. So, and the thing about it was, like me, I say, my type of music is just positive, you see me? So, me did, in my mind, me did look forward to me, that's me forward with a little plan.
Yeah.
Because Haitian look like him hardcore and him raw and I give a fuck about nothing and just not do him shit. So, me did say, alright, go work with the dog and make the dog boss and bring attention upon the group, and probably that will make people listen to positive music. You see me? But long story short, I don't know, maybe I'm corrupt me with them hardcore vibes and them thing that cause me start to sing them thing that to see me, you know.
You got a viral one, but we're gonna get to there just now. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, we still in our story. Yeah. So yeah. So basically now, link up with the dog and pull up freestyle over rhythm. Me and a youth named Spade build that rhythm. That's one thing with me too with producing. I not shy away from collaborating with people. Cause you can never, even though me know my shit, you have some man, you have some little style where we can always take from them and them can
always
take
learn
style.
something.
You see me? So I mean a Spade build rhythm, Haitian Vice. Cause like true because we didn't want to catch eat at the viral, end up link Brownland shoot the video. Brownland is my brother by the way.
Okay.
Like blood brother. So it's like a family
Creative
thing. Yeah. So shoot the video, release it. You did that going good. Well you looking and when I say, you know, I say this can work still. But at that point in time we still did I figure things out. I mean we did produce big songs by at that. I moved too fast with the story.
No. But I didn't realize by this time when you had met him that you had produced.
Yeah, me did already produce Lockdown. And
for Koffee.
Yeah, and Popcaan, Rapid, and him fixed tape.
That's on his fixed tape. But those two, I think there was collaboration with Dane Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her how that going now. Cause I have talk a story I know, cause my first interview with this.
Okay.
You see me? I know said this Dougie all over. Remember me I tell us I have a positive thing then. I have a dog named Colt, Tarke. Him a part of a label to him help with creating the music same way. Him a friends with some dog with their own. Dane Ray. So the thing with Colt, while me send him a song them with me voice. So I guess he was in the studio and him a play the song. And Dane Ray go over here and the dog go say, yo, how that bro? You heard him, my dog a sing pan whole kid, you know? And then, long story short, me I get a bug of call on my phone. Me ignore. You see the thing, me kind of very protective of my work.
And your
And as
energy.
me, yeah, cause me say me did build the thing them for myself. And I really did. Cause the thing about me, I not really run down the producing thing. And you get what I say, I know really one thing when I try to get.
It was more for yourself almost, and then
Yeah.
it happened to work.
It just happened for work, so the dog then heard him and I get a bug of call and I'm gonna say, yo, you see the heard him everywhere else and I make coffee cup and heard him. You see me?
Yo.
bug of thing out. My friend them up, me I talk to my friend them about it and I say, I feel if I make a dog and I'm gonna go and heard him. That's Koffee. And long story short, she end up covering the beat. But that was like my first introduction in like music. So I never really understand certain aspects in terms of like, you know, you have to like maybe do your little press run and make people know say you did that. And through me I do it. My dog Dane Ray do it. Yeah, my dog still in a Dane Ray, but him a going like I am Bill already, man. You know, you know, Bill nothing. You see me,
Sure.
big up yourself still, Ray, God.
It's the business, you understand?
My business,
You know what I mean?
God, you have it, God, more well, you don't see business. I'm a dog still.
Yeah.
You see me?
I have a question I gotta ask you too. Were you really supposed to be in med school, or that's a thing you just made up?
Like, you know what I say? I really think that still.
Yeah.
Cause remember me tell you so I'm ambitious, you know. So I did start off at the culinary arts, but associate degree. So I knock off that in 2 years. While I did that, one of the lecturers at the school tell me, say, you know, say if you do summer classes and do 1 more year, I can get a tourism management degree. So I end up do that. End up get my bachelor's in tourism management. That I decided like 2019. But me did already have like science subjects with, and I am alone have enough subjects too, you know, you see me?
Yeah.
So it tourism me have, as me I say, my father usually always a pressure me to do school and go to school and all of them things there. So I mean of him just always a pest me about it. So the plan was did go do jump off in a medicine and go China. But around the same time, you know, like COVID come down, you see me? And then time I did develop a strong love for music. So I did have some money saved up for school fee. But I end up using money and buy studio equipment.
Yeah.
Around the same time, I end up having to move out of my father's house for Christmas Day too. Yeah man, me and him for about 4 or 5 months and my father not talk. And I move out and him begs so me use the money to go to med school buy studio
Boy, you
equipment.
are going up music.
Yeah, you never. And you know what weird? You see like this was in 2019 to 2020, literally 5 months or a couple months after that, lockdown drop. So I said, father, say, say I'm on to something.
Yeah.
And I saw him start taking me serious.
Because they don't want to see you suffer out there.
Yeah,
They- all of this
cause
stuff, you don't
music rough still, you know, bro. It's like it's a rough. Well, but the amount of money we're spending on music and amount of style they get in on music. Same thing I might tell about the. Now get me wrong, you know, the business side did good, you know. About, you know, when you come on to like recognition and yeah.
Yeah. Got that. Even you done some work with Chronicler too.
Yeah, that's more recent. That's like about a year ago. You reach a year it? Yeah, you know, say I link up. Him actually reach out to me still.
Yeah.
As in the day I'm up here. And I guess then time the Haitian I go on I carry hat up, you know, so the dog I get feel know who behind Haitian. And him in a mobile and him did ask if I pull up. So I pull up and I play I first rhythm I play for him. And the dog face just, bro, I see the man going in one car in a room and holding hands so like, Makai man, in the sago so. And the man say, yo, we're not forward. Pull up in a studio, bro, me not joke, the man record the whole song in like 10 minutes. Chronicler wicked, you know? Bad. Me did really see artist impersonation. That's what Haitian I look on the man like. That's
Alien.
tough. Man a alien, bro. That's a good kid. But that's a more recent word.
Yeah.
So, medical school drop out of that. The coffee. I do a thing. Then time the things when me did end up producing Popcaan again for him. Great to see. At that I think me and Irregular always a collaborate at that point in time. Cause at that point he always was working with Popcaan and Koffee and everything. So leading up to that now I meet Haitian. And I saw as me I say we get the buzz from the first song. But we never really understand the music to that. We just know how to make good music. And Brownland was wicked with the visuals, but when it come on to like guiding a career, it kind of, we did have to figure that out. So same time now, me tell about the thing large, that the song that did major, like that I feel like that song did have a potential for be big, like balance big. But we never really know how to, like what to do with it.
Really, how to really
market it. Yeah. You see me? So Along the way now, we journey, we end up meet Spudge Phoenix, LSMG. And I saw Spudge Phoenix really helped with the production and all of that. Because I tell him, when I wickedest studio in Amobe. And LSMG, you know, Dougie, him really like the strategist behind everything, you see me? Like, more well, me and him with up on the phone for hours of talk. Like, why next move? Where we go? Actually, he did interested in managing me with my artist career.
Yeah.
But me I tell the dog, say, I say, bro, you know, so you can't really do that, car. I want him always still. And where things are move right now, Haitian I focus on right now still. Cause you know one thing, that the next thing when you know one team to you have to know when to play a role, say make I love music, I wanna be artist or I wanna do, I know I'm tough as artist, but I really Haitian I get a run right now.
He's getting the run in the run.
Give me that run. So I tell Dougie say, you know, say we have to focus on the dog and them time that me meet Dougie when we just a drop Brace. That's the song with Mac, the first one. Brand, I kid you not, about a few months after we meet Dougie and Spudge Phoenix and we figure out how things to move and I just like Haitian career to start skyrocket, isn't me?
Take off.
Rest of history, people like I got artist thing right now.
Because I know you've done, as you said, you've done a couple productions with him. But the one that really caught my eye is the one that's bubbling now, is Tip.
Yeah. Tip no, you know, say when the day at Trinidad, when I raised the EP named Trinipac, we record most of the songs in Trinidad.
Most of them were there.
Like one night, record all like most of the songs them.
Because I know Puns was involved with that project there too.
Yeah, well, we did drop a song separately with Puns. Yeah, but I just one couple of we did in our hotel room. Country I did pull up, Haitian did it, Brownland did it, all of we as a group did it, we just listen to rhythm and we just a vibe and you see me, because most of the EP record that night, Trinipac.
Yeah.
Cause Haitian did say I really Trinidad give me spark for ignite him career, you see me? Cause when we did drop Bomb, see like Bomb did I go on good enough, but it did like we just stuck around 200,000 views so long and then one day while I go up on YouTube and we are refresh it. 400,000, 500,000, 1 million, 3 million. I mean, we are saying where they going now, so. I will go in analytics, Trinidad and Tobago. Set speed, me and Hutch, I say, you know, so we need to capitalize on this. We make couple link and get some dub, some DJ in Trinidad, give them some bomb dub. Bro, from we do that, bro, big man, I got a Trinidad.
No, but you got to remember, you see, you have analytics, you got to go where the music's flowing. It's like water. If the water's flowing here, you don't try to go over there. I'm going here because this is going to make it even bigger. Yeah, man. Yeah, even because you know Shaggy's, you know Shaggy's It Wasn't Me broke in Hawaii first.
Yeah, I know about that. I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so you gotta roll with it.
Yeah. So, like, as I said, that career does skyrocket and there is a history.
Yeah. How did you put together to get Skillibeng and Shensia on this track here, especially where they are in their career right now?
Oh, you know, so where they don't know Haitian art still, I never nothing hard, I just link Skilly. I say, you don't want to dog, you want to remix the song. About 2-3 weeks after, him send the verse.
I like how they flow on it. You could see they're going speed lyrics for speed lyrics back and forth.
It's song, man.
And then you drop the Shensia, boss?
Yeah, man, it's song them, man.
Yeah.
The Shensia one, me did my work close with Shensia, me did just tell Ask Mac if him could reach out to her and just send for her.
Everything is an ask, you know.
Yeah, just have to ask for receive, isn't it?
And you said, when we started, you said that your father's a pastor, right? But then now you have this song. I see it's like a virally type of song.
Bro, you know, so me want drop a song that's still, bro. I mean,
Rona.
I fuck with it for Carol and I still there, and it does a whole vibe and record the song. But when I listen back to the song, I said, "John, oh, you, father, I go feel good about the song, and my mother, you know, cause they love lecture me about them thing there, you know." And we did first time we did that guy, you know, we all left from the show and the whole way. I who drunk under one vibe.
Yeah.
Be a girl in a bus and think of Utch Brown and play the song. And we just in a bus a vibe. I know so I say, the song a wicked still. And next period, Dougie go end up take a video and put it on TikTok. Blow up. And then what we did do, we did make Tamale here to see me. Cause we and Tamale good, like we always over his house. So I can hear his song one at a time and I dance to it and I do the little dance to it and we end up putting that on TikTok to blow up. But people swear Tamale sing the song though. Because of the voice.
Yeah.
But I mean sing it still, isn't it?
Well, you see, that's why it's good to sit down and have these interviews and these reasoning, because a lot of little intricate stuff about music, people don't know until you come and say it out of your mouth. You know what I mean?
Then you just say we are going to shoot the video. We see it go on the traction. Shoot the video and do a style of bleach out here for my face. So bleach, I grow back on now.
Yeah.
So bleach out back again because I image, you know.
I look, I said, hold on, is this bleach or is this gray? I said, nah, man, you don't get gray so quick. This has to
You know,
be
so bleach out, man. So bleach out back again still, guys.
man.
Style, isn't it?
Listen, you guys have a good understanding of not only music, but image.
Yeah, man,
Understand?
because we did want to know, because I don't know if people think of Tamale singing. So I want to know when them go up on the music video and I see how we sing and get grabbed. I say, this a weird nigga, you know. With the face bleach out.
Yeah.
And I said they go pay attention to you. And it work.
Yeah.
And when Kodak for the job, I alone him a sing. Everywhere. Chopstick and a sucker.
Because you see that song, it's catchy. It's nice and anybody could sing that word for word and catch it.
And I heard them bad too.
Yeah.
And I'm Billy Rhythm, of course.
Yeah.
Billy Rhythm fast and about a day after we Vybz the song.
No, you guys got a good collection. Trap Mill is who everybody's under. You guys have a good, from management to artist to producer to imaging to strategy. You guys got a good thing happening.
A Trap Mill, a Future, man. Trap Mill, LSMG, Spad Phoenix, a Future, Dancehall, man.
Definitely.
I'm out my word, man. I go run Dancehall. Remember when Barbados we did a Kartel show? Haitian was on his show. The Barbados one.
Barbados show.
The Haitian.
Yes.
Yeah, and Haitian fuck up the show still. I remember when I watch Kartel perform and I did up on the stage, I watch him and they come out to the energy. And that's what I said, John, this is a pinnacle of dancehall. And I see myself I reach all further than that too. I just give it one year or two more year, man.
As long as you guys remember it's a team, it's okay. You're running now, I'm getting to run now, or whoever is doing whatever.
A
just
teamwork,
stick to the
man. A teamwork,
boss.
make a dreamwork, man.
That's what's going to carry you guys as far as you can go. It's team.
Yeah, I mean, I think a team, right now, a team no short, we have everything.
Yeah.
Like, everything we could have need.
Definitely.
So
As I was saying to Haitian, this is like a timestamp right here. You see, when I see you all next year, 6 months, 2 years, whenever I see you again, and we see the things popping bigger, then we'll look back and say, see, I told you so.
Different level, man.
You understand? Leave some social media contacts where they could check you out and see what's going on.
Oh, it's nuts and everything still. NV, spelling nuts different still. So
I see
instead of a A, it's a V. So NVTZZ _. That's nuts. And we find it for everything.
Where you guys were smart, you and Haitian both were smart for when it comes to search. There'll never be somebody with that name where they can't search and find you. If you just name Haitian, you'd be lost on Google, boss. We'd never find you. If you're just nuts, we'd never find you, bro. You understand? So you guys are moving good. Big up management, same way. Big up Krabba for actually making this happen. Krabba made a call. Said, yo, bam, bam, bam. I said, yo,
big up Krabba, man. I'm a key figure and I think to say, man. Krabba, he's a man and a two, like, attention, but I gave me a flair. Big up yourself, Crabba.
Crabba, yo.
Crabba
sent me
genius,
enough work.
man.
Yeah, man. Enough work. And again, he's West Side like you guys, you know what I mean? He's Chelani side. I mean, so big up yourself. Gonna come to the show tonight. Come see what I want. This is your guys' first time in Big Foreign. You understand? So let's see what's going on tonight when you guys hit the stage.
Big up, man.
Same way. Bob. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
That's Bukazil, man. Mm-hmm.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.